Welcome to Project C-Class. This is my 2015 C250D and I want to modify it. So I've got a whole bunch of modifications I want to do with this and some maintenance. As you can see though, it sits way too high, so we need to get this car lowered, I think. So this did come with 20-inch rims on it, but I don't think they looked right, so I've swapped them out for these 19s. Black with the chrome outer lip. Also, I don't really like the front end. I want to get that looking a bit more like a C63. You can see someone has wrapped the bits that would usually be chrome, but I think we can go one step further than that. So I have had this Mercedes recently and had an £1,800 bill. I've still got a few problems with it, so I'm going to try and do them myself because I can't afford that again. It went in for a service and it did have a little knock when it went in. So when they said it needed a cam cover gasket, prop shaft coupling and a lower ball joint on the front driver's side, I thought that would be the knocking sorted. So you might be thinking to yourself, why are you taking a 10-year-old car up to Mercedes main dealer? Well, that is because when I bought the car, it had full dealer history with it. And I thought I'd keep that going, so I've got a Mercedes service plan, which actually works out cheaper in the long run than just taking it to a garage for servicing. And I've been too busy to actually maintain the car myself. But after that hefty bill, I'm gonna have to pull my finger out and do some of the work myself. Let's crack on. Right, so I've got a knocking on this right-hand side. Just a case of finding out what it is. What is knocking? What is knocking? What is knocking? Well, I was hoping to find a drop link or something like that, or a bush that's perished, but everything looks all right, visually anyway. Right, I can't see anything obvious. I couldn't get it to make the noise with the old bar, so it's not going to Mercedes, I know that much, but I'll get a second opinion on that. Right, I'm here with Minty. He's going to have a little look, see if he can find this knocking. Say hello, Minty.
Hello, Minty.
Cool. Bit tight on the space.
It is raining.
Yeah, it is raining, and dark and miserable. What are we saying then, Mint? You know it's serious when the bar comes out.
Definitely.
What are we saying then, Mint? Inconclusive?
Inconclusive.
Possibly the battery cramp? Because someone broke it?
That was him.
Well.
Possibly.
Maybe shocks?
Maybe shocks. Maybe the shock
But
band.
we'll have a look when we lower it.
Yes.
When he lowers it.
Ah, hell.
So one of the worst jobs in the world for me, one job I hate the most, is removing door cards. But I'm going to take this one off because this speaker is crackling, and when I scan it, it says I've got an open circuit. So I'm thinking I've got a loose connection in behind there. Will I be that lucky? Let's have a little look. Right, a couple of screws and it should come out. I don't know if you can hear that. It's actually crackling or short in there as I'm doing this. God, I hate removing door cards. Well, there we go. There's the problem. So having popped that off, as you can see, that little tweeter is just hanging there. So it's either shorting out or it's pulling that connector out. Let's get that fixed back in and see what happens. Well, that just clipped back in. Am I that lucky? Is that what the problem is? So I want to make this look a bit more aggressive at the front. This stock grille, it just ain't cutting it for me. Obviously someone's wrapped these bits, but yeah, I want to go a bit more C63 style. So we have got this C63 style grille in gloss back. So we're going to get this on, see how it looks. Getting the bumper off wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. There's 4 T20 Torx across the top, and then down the side there's a couple of clips in the arch liner. then you can peel this back, which reveals 2 bolts. They're a bit difficult to get to. Full lock the other way, and then the same on this side. Next, we jack her up. We're onto the belly trays. So we need to remove these to get to a couple more bolts. There's a lot of bolts holding this on, but once we locate them all, we'll undo them, and out come the trays. After this, there's a couple of bolts either side that hold the bottom end of the bumper, 1 plug, which controls all the parking sensors, and then the bumper comes off. And that is the bumper removed. Right, first thing we'll remove is the star. Hopefully that's going to fit in my new grille. Do you know what, let's check. Okay, fits in the new grille, lovely. Just need to line that up a bit better. Okay, looks like there's many clips to get this grille out. I've done a couple. I'm trying not to break them. Let's crack on. First up, I just removed this foam piece, which is nice and easy to do. Next, this kind of rubber shroud comes out to access the grille itself. I don't know what it's for or what it does, but it needs to come out. The clips on this were really hard to get out. As long as I take my time, I'm sure we'll be fine. Next up is the grille itself. So again, the clips are super hard to get out and I don't want to break them. So I'm just working along one side to the other, and out comes the grille. Right, old grille is out, leaving a massive hole in the bumper. Now we've just got to get this one in, see what it looks like. I'm not expecting miracles because it is aftermarket. But let's do it. Let's get it back on. So we're on to refitting the front bumper. Now this should just be the same in reverse, but what I've chose to do is the Torx along the top first. This is so I can get it lining up around those headlights, just checking that as I go, and also to check the gap along the bonnet. So it wasn't quite right first time, so a little bit of adjustment here and there, and I finally get that looking sweet. Then the bolts either side, on goes the electrical connector, and then the belly trays with 1,000,001 bolts that hold them on. Lastly, drop her on the ground, and in go the clips in the arch liner. Same on the other side, job done. Right, there we go, all finished. I'm pretty pleased with that, how that's come out. I will look to see if there's anything more we can do with this standard front bumper, or if we just change it for a C63. I think next we're gonna have to lower it, because to me that is just too high at the moment. What do you reckon? There we go, C63 style grille fitted. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks awesome. So that is the first of many mods to come. Tune in next time, where we're going to be chucking some lowering springs, maybe coilovers. I don't know, I need to do a bit of research, but it's going low anyway, so tune in next time to see that. Thank you very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, then stay tuned, because the next video might be better. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.